A leader is someone who demonstrates what's possible, said by Mark Yarnell. Good evening from Bangladesh. Good day to all from other part of the world. Peace be upon you. I am Raman Smita, founder of Global Law Thinkers Society GLTS and initiator of Guardian of the Earth. And today I'm your moderator for the second day session of Global Youth Congress for Environment, Economic Liberty, Effective Peace, Education, Enhanced Wellness, what we call E5. This is a program under Guardian of the Earth, in short, GR. GYCE5, that means Global Youth Congress E5, is organized by Global Law Thinkers Society, our global partner, United Religions Initiative, URI, Collaboration Partners, Association of Volunteers for Social Development, AVSD, Save Life Gambia, and Peace Hope Pakistan. Our global news partner, Top 10 is media partner, GLTS TV, and resource partner, Youth Cash. The objectives of GYCE5 are: give a global platform for youth voice, developing active, aware leaders and compassionate citizens, engaging youth in achieving the SDGs, creating innovative ideas to solve the current crisis for a sustainable world, identify the findings and recommendations come from the sessions and publish report based on that, encouraging youth leaders through awards and setting examples for others, building bridges between the youth of all countries, and working on behavioral change in youth. Yesterday, we had day one session where we conducted youth leadership workshop. And today, 28 January 2023, we have day two session where all participated teams will present their ideas and projects. In this session, the teams are representing Ivory Coast, the Gambia, Rwanda, and Pakistan. I request team members to introduce themselves and country representation.
Hello, I don't know if you are hearing me.
Yes, absolutely. We can hear you loud. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, so hello, and thank you very much for creating this occasion for we to be connected. And I'm Mr. Nyenewe Denis. I'm the country leaders of Ivory Coast. So Ivory Coast is the country of West Africa. And it's such a pleasure for me to attend this program. And I just want to to stop here because we have a lot to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Iris from Pakistan, would you like to say, share a few of your words? You have to unmute yourself or requesting item team to unmute her.
Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Iris from Pakistan, and I'm part of Peace and Hope organization. And professionally, I am teaching. And yesterday, I was the part of that session as well, and it was good and good opportunity to meet each and every one. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have Kelvin from Rwanda. Kelvin, would you like to share some of your words?
Hello.
Yes, we hear you loud and clear. Sorry, Kelvin, I think you are having some internet connection issues, but you can write your introduction or anything you want to say in the chat box. We also have Osani. Osani, would you like to share some of your words?
Hello to everyone. Hello.
Hello, loud and clear. We hear
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. So good evening to you all. My name is Fayatou Oseni from Côte d'Ivoire. I'm the deputy country leader of Côte d'Ivoire. Okay, deputy country leader of GLTS of Côte d'Ivoire session, and I'm really happy to be here today presenting my country, okay, along with Mr. Toby. So Côte d'Ivoire is a West African country, which is located between Mali, Burkina, Ghana, and Liberia. So I'm really pleased to be here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We also have Dauda. Dauda, would you like to share some of your words?
Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
First of all, it's a pleasure for me to join this important session. I'm Daudaba. I'm the country leader of GLTS Gambia. I'm so glad to join this session together with my deputy country leader, Fatou Sanyan. We are so glad to represent the Gambia. The Gambia is a tiny country located in West Africa. It is surrounded three sides by Senegal, and then the other side by the Atlantic Ocean. So I would like to stop here, and then allow my deputy leader also to proceed.
Thank you so much for your nice words. So now let's know our jury members. We have the jury board today consists of 8 judges. And here we have Miss Morgana Sritho. Morgana is Anglo-Dutch and lives in the Netherlands. Her passion is to protect and defend the living environment in all its diversity and manifestation. She is still very much the activist, the eco-warrior, but also the peace builder. As people of the earth, she believes that we have so much to offer to support each other, to offer spiritual resilience when necessary, and to speak up for all those living beings who have no voice. She said, unity is community. I invite Miss Morgana to share a few words.
So thank you very much, Roma, for the introduction. Often people sort of say to me, what drives you? What is your passion? And my passion has always been to learn about different cultures, and it's taken me on many strange and wonderful journeys, and that's why I'm here today as well, because I love learning about different cultures, hearing different languages. It's always really, really nice to meet people in person. So it's lovely today to see you all, perhaps not exactly in person, but in person. So I'm looking forward to hearing all from you and wish you a really, really great event. So see you later.
Thank you so much, Morgana. We have our jury member, Vincent Leon, is an international trainer and a serial entrepreneur. He has dedicated most of his time in training and coaching various organizations from different parts of the globe. He is also one of the selected Selangor Accelerator Program founder, SAP, and finalist for the Invest Penang ACAT Fund. He is also one of the founder for Global Youth CC in the United Religions Initiative, URI. He has also been given an opportunity to share in Stanford University, USA in 2019. I request Vincent Leong to share a few of his words.
Hi, very good morning. Sorry, let me just unmute myself, right? Hi, very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my fellow friends from different parts of the world. In fact, I'd like to share that this particular initiative is another milestone that's actually very important towards the establishment of SDG goals in the world itself. Reason being because I do see that there's actually a growing trend among the youth implementing certain ideas, getting things running and to see certain results. Along the way, we may actually meet with certain ups and downs. Maybe to say that the idea may not work, or rather some of the ideas, maybe it may not achieve as expected as what we actually wanted. But regardlessly, the most important thing here is our very own initiative and effort. And these two key values are the things that will actually continue to inspire more individuals as well as organizations to put in much more effort in combating as well as in ensuring the world move towards a peaceful world itself.
Thank you so much, Vincent. Thank you so much for your words. We have our jury member, Samira Baruchia. Maybe I mispronounced, but I hope that she will correct the name. She is from Bosnia and Herzegovina and works as the regional coordinator for the URI multi-region. She is an activist trying to facilitate dialogue and interfaith work and reinforce the importance of living together for the sake of peace and security. Most of her works nowadays is focused on peace building and creating cultures of peace. For most of her 9-year-long experience in civil society, Samira has been an educator trying to use the platform of non-formal education to raise awareness and motivate and empower individuals and groups, reinforcing their role in the change they want to see. She is also a part of the UNDP's Global Youth Program. I'm requesting Ms. Samira to share her words.
Well, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Blessings and peace from Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. I am super excited to join this wonderful platform again today. We had a lovely opening session yesterday, and look at what you have accomplished. Because of your ideas and your engagement, you gather this international community around yourselves who's there to cheer you on, support everything you do, and to listen to your ideas today. And I'm really happy that we joined around the idea of implementing SDGs, because here is an agenda in which we all can participate, embracing something that the UN brought to all of us. And just like you, I am working on implementation of the SDG 16 in particular through the UNDP's Global Youth Initiative called 16 by 16. Everyone has a role to play. It's not only the country's job, it's not only the community's job, it's not only the individual's job. It's about working together. And thank you for bringing us today to all work together and to think about ways we can bring about the change through the SDG agenda. So thank you so much. I'm very excited.
Thank you, Samira. Next, we have Sarah Oliver, our jury member. Sarah Oliver is the Associate Director of Global Programs for the United Religions Initiative, URI, based in Cape Town, South Africa. She works to support, connect, and inspire young people as interfaith activists and peace builders around the world. Sarah has worked in the interfaith sector for the last 10 years, running youth camps, workshops, and skill trainings both locally and globally. As an experienced facilitator, she is passionate about connecting issues of interfaith dialogue, youth leadership, peace building, and social justice. Requesting Ms. Sarah to say a few words.
Thank you, Raman, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. So lovely to be back here again today after yesterday's wonderful opening ceremony. And really, I won't say a lot. I'm so looking forward to diving into the project presentations and hearing what everybody has to offer. But just to reiterate the point that my colleague Samira made just before, around the incredible potential of global solidarity that we have here, I think, and for each of you to know that there's a network and community of people around the world who are supporting you and supporting your projects and ready to step in and help wherever we can. So it's up to you to step forward and ask for that help, which is what very much these projects are about, is putting your ideas and your initiatives out there, getting feedback, seeing what is possible, seeing how your ideas and initiatives can improve. And so just to know that I think there's so much power in the global movement of interfaith and peace building, and I'm very excited that you're all a part of that. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarah. We have our next jury member, Ataur Rahman Kollol. Ataur Rahman Kollol lives in Dhaka, Bangladesh. He is law associate at SM Rejal Karim and Association Bangladesh Supreme Court. He worked in the International Criminal Tribunal and Standing Committee, Ministry of Labor and Employment in the Bangladesh Parliament. He is former researcher at International Criminal Tribunal. He is passionate debater and owns several competitions. He has publications on ensuring protection and security of whistleblower in Bangladesh and legal critical analysis and prevention of child sexual abuse and mental health negligence, a legislative response and challenges. He is certified classical musician and poetry. I request Mr. Kollol to share his words.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. And I'm really thankful for this, for attending this program. Thank you for being here, actually. And welcome to the second day of this program. I'm really honored to have you all here to represent the highest level of skills and talent in your field. Your participation in this program is testament to your dedication and your hard work. And as we begin this program, I want to remind you, stay focused on you. Remember why you are here. This opportunity to showcase your skills, talent, and to be recognized for your achievement. We ask that you approach this program with a positive attitude and give it your all. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm confident that you will make the most of this opportunity. Let's give it all and make this competition to remember. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Kollol. We have two other judges, Isaac S. Thomas and also Ms. Trina. They will be joining very soon, but I'm giving their introduction so all can know about them. Isaac S. Thomas is a young leader from Kerala, India, but presently he is living in Qatar. He works as a network engineer in Doha, Qatar. He founded Global Youth Movement GYCE in 2017. He joined the United Religions Initiative URI at the age of 13 and has been working amongst young since then. Under his leadership, youngsters have grown and thrived as individual and as a group, concentrating on platforms like interfaith, intercultural, and intergenerational dialogue, conflict resolution and reconciliation, women and youth empowerment, environmental protection and sustainable development, disarmament and of nuclear weapons, advocacy for human rights, etc. He will be joining very soon with us. Let's know about our another jury member, Miss Trina. She will be joining soon as well. Farhana Mahmood Trina is Secretary General at Women Internet Governance Forum, Bangladesh, Focal Point, BIDA, and Investment ECAB, and former Vice Chairman at Investment Committee ECAB. She owns a premium clothing brand named as Trina Closet and employs mostly women with handicraft skills. She has a remarkable career as a host and news representer in various TV channels. She is also director at Yogcash, wing of Global Law Thinkers Society, GLTS. Thank you so much to all our respected jury members for joining us, and also thank you all the participants. We are now ready for our segment. We are going to start our session regarding presenting the ideas and also the projects prepared by our teams from different countries. So first, I will request our team from Gambia.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Distinguished jury members, fellow participants, Madam President. Today, I want to speak to everybody about education as a fundamental human right, and also the SDG number 4 on the UN Sustainable Development Goals, Agenda 2030. And I want to say that every child in a rural community deserves all the opportunity they can get to explore and achieve their dreams, as education is a requisite for community development. With 98 children and youth of age in Africa out of school, we call on governments, my team and I, we call on governments and other duty bearers around the world to invest in people and education and put education as a priority. Education is a powerful strategy. It ends child marriage, poverty, climate change, female genital mutilation, and other stuff. With over 244 children out of school, and in the Gambia, where 50% of our students are school dropouts due to financial instability, parents' negligence, government refusal to provide infrastructure that can enhance the smooth running of education. To end with the right to education, the right to education is being violated and it is unacceptable. That is why my co-presenter and I, we have this proposal on supporting 300 school dropouts to go back to school in rural Gambia. So therefore, I will hand it over to my co-presenter to start with the concept idea. Dauda, you can take over. Thank you. Dauda? I'm sorry, maybe Dauda's network. He's having a problem with network issues, but I will go ahead. Yeah, I will go ahead. When he's back, okay, he can take over. Yeah, so our concept idea the Global Law Thinker Society Team Gambia, in collaboration with Safe Life Gambia, we plan to support 300 high school students to return to school to access free education and complete secondary levels in rural Gambia. Out of the 300 students, 200 will be girls and 100 will be boys. And we are going to support those at risk of dropping out will be helped in a very poor and vulnerable families from at least 6 privileged communities. And we'll also mobilize sensitized communities, provide counseling, scholastic materials, uniforms, shoes, dialogue meetings, and training. And our area of activity is going to be in rural Gambia, 6 villages to be precise: Kian, Jara, Badibu, Nyomi, and the others. And the duration of our project is going to be 12 months with a plan of scaling it up. And the mission of this, our project proposal, is community sensitization on the effects of children missing out of school, helping them to access education chances, increasing their knowledge on the loss of the girl child without basic education, organize meetings with stakeholders in the 6 communities to identify families with children out of school to counter the challenge. Moving on to our vision, the project will support 300 boys and girls, enabling them to learn sustainable opportunities to move out of chronic poverty, to be able to provide for their families' well-being. Management structures of 25 schools in the 6 communities will be strengthened to effectively handle issues of child education and counter causes of school dropout, mentoring children in life skills through the right clubs so that they value leadership and character to eliminate the fear of peer factors for children's continued success. And our objectives, the purpose of our project is to improve access to basic education for children by supporting the enrollment and retention of especially the girl child missing out of school in rural Gambia. So the following are our objectives: to improve capacities in the communities, to reduce the number of girls not attending schools in the 6 communities, to reduce domestic and gender-based violence, because when the girl child is out of school, it leads, most of the time, the impact is the aftermath of them being out of school is they face gender-based violence and domestic violence as well. So to develop school dropout adolescent girls leaders in the community, to empower school dropout adolescent girls through providing livelihood trainings and job opportunities, to reduce child trafficking in the community, to reduce early marriage in the community as well. So the outcome of our project, moving on, as the expected results of the interventions are as follows. The people in the rural communities will become more aware of the need for children's education by increasing mostly girls' enrollment in school. The management structures of the 25 rural schools will be enhanced to effectively handle issues of girl child education, because quality education also is very key. It's not only about education. The education needs to be quality as well. So the comprehension data on the number of girls and boys not attending school gathered in the 6 communities, and the parents also will be aware of the child's right, education, health, nutrition, and livelihood. And the dropout girls will restart their studies as well. So the challenges that we have come together through our research is the high school dropout has deprived children's right to education, making it a developmental issue in very poor families. Girls are affected most. Some 244 million children between the ages of 6 and 18 worldwide are currently out of school. UNESCO has announced that over 44 million girls worldwide were out of school, with Africa leading with 60% illiterate women. In the Gambia, female enrollment is 49%, with literacy below 40%. And in every 10 households, 2 to 3 homes have a child out of school. Safe Life Gambia and Global Law Thinkers Society will help 300 children return to school and complete primary and secondary levels to become important people in their communities and good role models to the younger generations as well. So the solutions that we have come up with is to conduct a survey on out-of-school children in the 6 communities that will help us collect data to know the exact number of out-of-school children, and also to conduct community sensitization on children, girls, non-school attendance in the communities. This will provide the opportunity for the people to be enlightened on available chances for education and policies, to organize meetings with parents, teachers associations, school management in the communities to identify families with girls missing out of school, to hold dialogue meetings with families, with children and girls not attending school. With this intervention, the affected girls and boys to be supported will be identified in collaboration with their respective families. Also to organize forums with school management, parent teachers, because we cannot do this without the school management, parent teachers, and the government as well, to prepare for the enrollment and integration of the girls. To form and facilitate child's rights clubs in these 6 communities. 25 schools will be identified. This intervention will empower the children to participate, mentor them to become responsible, make the right decisions, and build confidence in them to demand their rights. So that is an introduction about us. My name is Fatsanya, as I've mentioned earlier, and Daudaba is the founder of Safe Life Gambia. And moving on to the organization profile, which is Safe Life Gambia, is a national youth-led non-profit organization with the registration number of C6627. So our initiative is to support the Gambian government and relevant authorities' efforts to reduce road accidents, and also we want to help achieve the eradication of poverty, gender disparity, and also committed to promoting human rights and climate change. So those are our probable team members. Their names are there. And the probable number that will be benefited, like the direct beneficiaries of our proposal, are going to be 200 girls and 100 boys out of school in rural Gambia. So our media outreach plan, this is our media outreach plan, which is to prepare outreach campaign, the media list and pitch email, press release, and which is in progress, though we don't have a date yet. And we also do an outreach campaign. We will also do another outreach campaign, which is open to press release. We'll do it online with the media as well. We also do another outreach campaign, which will be through emails for our future stakeholders and investors like UNICEF Gambia, Child Fund Gambia, and the rest. And finally, we will do a press release for everybody. And the following is our budget. It's quite bulky, but bear with me, please. The budget for our first activity, which is to organize meetings with parents, teachers association, and school management in the communities. The budget for that one is $2,865, which will include fuel, venue hire, training, stationery, facilitators, allowance, refreshments. So the budget for our second activity, which is to hold dialogue meetings with families, with children and girls not attending school, which will total to $1,500, inclusive of allowance for the team members, the community team members, fuel for preparatory activities, and stationery for workshop. Moving on to our third activity, which is to organize interaction forum with school management, parents, teachers, so as to know the enrollment and integrate girls and children that should be going back to school, which will total to $3,235. That is inclusive of radio airtime, transport, facilitators, workshop, venue for conference, all of that. And the next one is the provision for support and counseling to the 300 students to be precise, and which will go up to $26,000, which is inclusive of fuel, shoes, school uniforms. Basically, they are basic materials that the students will need to go back to school. lunch and other things, and scholastic materials. And to moving on to the next point, which is to conduct community sensitization on girls and non-school attendance in the communities. The budget for that one is $10,110, and that is inclusive of media coverage, the IEC materials, flyers, newsletters, cards, T-shirts, badges, refreshments, public address systems, tents, chairs, and so on. And the next point, which is to form and facilitate children's rights clubs in the 6 communities and inclusive of 25 schools. Our budget for that one is 16,500, and it's inclusive of this list: fuel for preparatory activities in the whole 6 communities, trainers pay, the people that will be calling to train the children, the students.
Sorry to interrupt for a moment. I have shared this document, this presentation in our WhatsApp group. So judges can see the detailed budget there.
Okay.
So you end up sharing the basic things.
All right.
So the judges can get the idea of what you want to do and what will be the impact.
Thank you. That is so helpful. Also, now moving on to the concept of a project. The concept of this project is very important to us because the project will support these 300 boys and girls, enabling them to find sustainable opportunities to move out of chronic poverty, enable them to provide for their families' well-being. Management structures of 25 schools in 6 communities will be strengthened to effectively handle issues of child education and counter causes of school dropout in the Gambia. So we will mentor the children in life skills through the right clubs, which will make them to value leadership and character to eliminate the fear of peer factors for children's continued success. So regarding our leadership commitment, we believe that it is high time that our country, the Gambia, with over 50% of school dropouts in over two years or 3 years ago, we need to take the issue or setbacks of the education by the bull, and it is up to NGOs like ours that should be doing that. Data have shown that the Gambia has registered more school dropouts in the last years than ever. So therefore, seeing this project through is a mountain that we will die on. We are committed to presenting this project to UNICEF Gambia, Child Fund, the Ministry of Education, Women Deliver, and so on. So the other activities that we'll be doing is activities to implement in details. These are the details that we'll be implementing: to conduct a survey on out-of-school children, to conduct community sensitization, to organize meetings with parent, teachers, and school management, to hold dialogue meetings, to organize interaction forums with school management, provision of support and counseling to the students, form and facilitate child rights clubs, and also we will do monitoring and evaluation plan, which is the project will be monitored at different levels. At community level, the Safe Life Gambia will monitor it on a continuous basis, and district level stakeholders will also monitor it. Donor agency, those are the stakeholders, the potential stakeholders, and our project evaluation plan will be as follows: the initial baseline study to ascertain the extent of the problem prior to the intervention, because right now we just have a sketch of how deep the problem is, but before we launch the problem, we do a study to know the exact number of people that are impacted. So the end of project evaluation in access to the impact of change made by the project. So also the indicators to be used to track our project performance. These are the following: the project goal. The purpose of the project is to improve access to basic education. So to improve capacities in 6 rural communities to effectively respond to issues of children education. These are the activities we'll be doing, the indicators and the period. So in the first 2 months, we will organize meetings with the parent, teachers, and school management in the communities to identify
Yes, sorry to
families.
interrupt, dear. You have only 10 minutes, but it already crossed 14 minutes of your speech.
Okay.
I mean, for
Okay,
presentation.
I
we
think
will-
done. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. Let
Maybe
me
you
just
can
wrap up.
share rest of
Okay.
your ideas in the common WhatsApp group, because we know
Okay.
that in short time we cannot present everything. But
Okay.
in this presentation, we will try just to share the basic idea, what you want to go do and what you want
Okay.
to achieve. And
Okay.
we will take few questions for you. Afterwards, we will move for the next segment.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So we go for the questions. As we do not have time for the question answer for this round, but I will request all our judges to put their question in the chat box, or also on WhatsApp. You can ask your questions, and I will
Okay.
request the Gambia team to answer in the WhatsApp group or in the chat box
All right.
to follow.
All right. So,
Is that
okay.
okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. I just want to say that education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. So please approve this project. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we had two judges who I could not give them space to introduce themselves. But now I'm introducing Sanoop Sajan Poshi, who is one of our jury member. And Sanoop Sajan Poshi is currently pursuing his PhD in the International Relations from Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Madras. He has done his master's in political science from University College Trivandrum. He also works as a founding secretary and as a youth leader of Global Youth Movement GYM, a multi-region CC of United Religions Initiative, URI. He is passionate in social service and is generous and kind towards fellow humans. He is talented with skills like leadership, debating, quizzing, and oratory skills. He is also involved in playing instrumental music, various artistic and athletic skills, martial arts, karate, and had won prizes for all those at various levels. So I request Mr. Sanoop to share a few of his words.
Thank you, Raman. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, everyone. Greetings of the day. And I thank GLTs once again for having me here. And so I'm not going to take much time. It's already the program has started. So I appreciate all the team and looking forward to your project presentations and hope your programs or your ideas have a good action plan and have a good outcome. So I am looking forward to it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanoop. Our another judge, Farha Mahmood Trina, she is also present. I will request her to share a few words.
Hey everyone out there. So from my country, it is almost 9 o'clock. So it's good evening, everyone. So yeah, I'm Farha Mahmood Srina, focal point BIDA and Bangladesh Investment Development Authority, and where we work for investment. And I'm the connecting bridge for investors and entrepreneurs. So yeah, former vice president, vice chairman, investment committee, ECAB, E-Commerce Association of Bangladesh, and secretary general of Bangladesh Women Internet Governance Forum, where we work for women voice, choice, and ownership. So here I am, and I'm the news presenter of Channel I and announcer, program presenter of national television, where I'm very passionate about dancing as well, and I'm a professional dancer as well. So, but I believe that woman is power. And that's why I always think that if I can do every single thing in 24 hours, definitely, so women can do anything. So here I can see loads of women participants are there. So definitely I'm looking forward that I can see everyone shining, and yeah, together we achieve, and we should build a better world. And I forgot to say that I'm an educator too. Thank you so much, Smita, for inviting and giving me the floor and giving me the chance to get to know loads of potential participants and youth progressive teams, so that we can get to know each other and do collaborative loads of work. So yeah, thank you so very much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Trina. Actually, at first we have introduced your whole profile, and thank you so much again for sharing your thoughts and also about yourself. Thank you. So moving forward for our next session, the next team presentation. So now we have our Pakistan team. I would request our Pakistan team to introduce themselves and present their paper. They will get 10 minutes to present their paper. Beside that, they can share their documents. We already have the documents we will share on WhatsApp. And after presentation, if you think you want to say a few more words or share your thoughts, you have opportunity to share it on our WhatsApp common group. All our judges are there, all our team members are there. So please go ahead, floor to the Pakistan team.
Thank you so much, and a very warm greetings from Pakistan. And yes, my name is Faisal Ilyas, and I'm the Executive Director of PISO Pakistan, which is one of the URICC in Pakistan. So it is my pleasure to share the idea of the concept. And for sure, I have a presentation. And if organizers allow me to share my presentation, so it will be great. So the other team member, Miss Asma, she will definitely join us later. So I would like to present my idea through the presentation. So once Miss Asma shared the idea that we are going to have a wonderful program online, and we can share our ideas that what kind of work we are going to do in 2023. So here it's my presentation, importance of volunteerism. It's an idea to launch the Volunteers of Pakistan network. So this is the basic concept to share with you all. So the next slide, please. Yeah, it's while writing the idea, I thought that without volunteerism, we are human beings without souls. So I think if a person have a courage to volunteer himself or herself, so I think he or she has souls. So otherwise, we are just human beings without souls. So yeah, it's a quote from my side. Next, please. It's a brief introduction of PISO Pakistan. So PISO Pakistan is working in 5 major areas. There is peace, interfaith harmony, youth development, women empowerment, climate action, and obviously implementation of SDGs, 17 SDGs, and the celebration of national and international days. Next. So Volunteers of Pakistan, it's a basic idea that I want to pitch here. So Volunteers of Pakistan VOP network, let's serve humanity together, is the national campaign to register 10,000 volunteers across Pakistan. Our volunteers and members will be informed to take part in the training, workshops, seminars, exposure events at various places. So recommendation letters will be given to the represent organization at local, national, and international levels. So it's a basic concept to facilitate volunteers. Next, please. So, the volunteers of Pakistan, it's a basic idea, and it's not an idea position, but we have already started it. We are already working on it. So it's a message that we are sharing with our contacts. You can say friends, relatives, or social friends, you can say. So it's a basic message that we are sharing with QR code that people can click on the link, they can submit their form, or they can scan the QR code, and they can put the information into the Google forms. And once we receive their form, and we start contacting them and making the database. So this is basic idea that we are going to have. So it is the rationale of the Volunteers of Peace Network. So Pakistan is one of the progressive countries in South Asia region, and having large number of young people, around 60% of the total population of Pakistan, that are youngsters and below 35 years old. Although as nation, we are confronting many challenges, but we all are united to help one another. In the month of June 2022, Pakistan hit with a very heavy flooding and badly affected more than 70% of the areas of Pakistan had flood. More than 33 million people suffered, and many died and dislocated. In such emergencies, civil organizations worked a lot and helped the people in need. During heavy flooding, Peace of Pakistan reached the people in great need. The Euphrates Institute covered the whole story as an amazing work of Peace of Pakistan mentioned here. So this is the link that already Euphrates Institute is doing a marvelous work in the world. So they covered my story as one of the alum of Euphrates of Peace Practices Alliance. So they covered the story, and they just published it on the website. Next, please. So what is the need to initiate this project? So I would like to share, being a populated country badly affected by the climate change, low literacy rates, high unemployment rates, insecurities, sometimes extremism, violence, terrorism, and unrest of political and social areas, women grievances, child marriages, religious conflicts, economic challenges, and pollution of many kinds. Due to all the mentioned issues and problems, Pakistan as country is in great need of volunteer services to help the nation for betterment. We lack the group of volunteers, even 10,000 numbers of national level. But Peace of Pakistan, one of the URICC in Pakistan, presenting the idea of more than 50,000 registered volunteers across Pakistan. And this number will be completed in 2023, hoping best. According to the Agenda 2030, Volunteers of Peace Network will be the largest group of volunteers in Pakistan. Soon, Peace of Pakistan will start registering the international volunteers for cross, culture, and exchange programs to enhance the exposure of the registered volunteers. Next, please. So current status of Volunteers of Peace Network, as I said, that it's not the idea stage, it's an implementing stage. So Pakistan has 158 districts across Pakistan. Peace of Pakistan announced 2 positions in each district, district coordinator and assistant district coordinator. So we have already appointed 20 district coordinators and 20 assistant district coordinators from the following districts. So these are the names of the districts that we have already selected and appointed 20 districts and 20 additional assistant district coordinators. Next, please. So budget required for the operations. Initially, we required, according to the current situation, like we have 20 district coordinators and we would like to give them stipend on monthly basis, which is 10,000 rupees only. And for 20 district coordinators, we will disperse around 2 lakh rupees per month for their services. And printing and stationery, we required annually, it's around 50,000 rupees, and fuel and traveling, it's 1 lakh, and office operational cost annually, it's 2 lakh rupees. So total around we are claiming, according to the current situation, it's 2,075 US dollars. And in Pakistan rupees, it's 5,50,000 rupees. Next, please. So these are the activities planned for the volunteers in 2023. Like the project idea is Volunteers of Pakistan Network to register to launch the whole concept of volunteers in Pakistan. But meanwhile, throughout the year, we have some planned activities which are already planned, and we will definitely execute these activities according to the dates. So it's a community awareness session, certification of ceremony while people are, registering themselves, and definitely they will receive their certificates during the certification ceremony. So it's a community mobilization on 10th February, and community awareness, climate action to reduce pollution at Karachi Sea View. We have planned in the next month on 18th February. So we see that the huge amount of plastic is there. People are throwing by using different stuff. And we have a cleanup drive plan to clean the sea area. Community awareness and again certification in Hyderabad, Mirpur Khas, and other districts. Celebration of World Environment Day on 5th June. Celebration of International Youth Day on 12th August, and celebration of International Peace Day. And last but not the least, the very important, the basic part of the idea, launching ceremony of Volunteers of Pakistan Network at national level on 5th December 2023. So this will be the concluding activity of our project, that we will launch this project, Volunteers of Peace Network in Pakistan. And the huge number of people across Pakistan, they will join us, and definitely we are expecting more than 20,000 people. They will gather from different parts of Pakistan, and officially we will launch this volunteers network in Pakistan, and it will make a history, because before this launching, we didn't have any largest group of volunteers in Pakistan. So these are some activities that we have already done. This is a World Religions Conference in Pakistan, and importance of volunteerism in Moscow. I was in Moscow last December. These are the awareness session, very important. I will take a minute to explain these pictures. So awareness session with flood affected women. So during the flood time, women really suffered a lot. They don't have the sanitary kits, and even they are very deserving people, marginalized communities. So one of our team member, Ms. Kenza, went in these areas, and they distributed sanitary kits and gave them demo and awareness as well. Next, please. Yeah, these are some pictures that we just wrapped the sanitary kits and we delivered, and these young girls and women, they were very shy and hesitant to receive these kind of gifts. Next, please. The Christmas celebration with school students is a very unique school where Christian and Muslim students are studying together. And in the school level, at primary level, they have just refused, and they refuse to raise the conflicts on religion based. So they both religious students, Christian and Muslims, they are studying together, and their teachers are giving them a message for whole life, that they will definitely they will not raise any kind of conflict based on religion. So on the common grounds, they are sitting together. Next, please. So these are some gifts that we shared with teachers, and Christmas cake cutting ceremony we shared with them. Next, please. So cleanup drive we have already done in Sahiwal. So this was the
Dear,
large.
sorry to interrupt because the time is going so fast.
Yeah, it's one slide only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's done.
sure. Go
It's
ahead.
done. Grocery packs delivered to flood affected people in different areas. So some pictures with sharing with you. Next, please. So thank you so much. And last but not the least, I would request to the organizers, please, if they can play a very small video, like few seconds, just to complement my presentation.
Yes, I am requesting our IT team to share two of the videos shared by our team from Pakistan. Please share one by one. And also, I will request our judges to ask any question in the comment box, so the Pakistan team can answer in this chat box in Zoom, on Zoom, or on WhatsApp.
साहिवाल पाक मिशन सोसाइटी की जानिब से माहौलियाती आलूदगी के खात्मे के लिए साहिवाल में वॉक का इनेकाद किया गया और गलियों बाजारों से कचरा उठाने के अलावा शहर में पौधे लगाकर शजरकारी मुहिम का आगाज कर दिया। साहिवाल से विल्सन रजा की रिपोर्ट। साहिवाल चंद महीनों से माहौलियाती आलूदगी की लपेट में जिला साहिवाल पहले नंबरों पर रहा है, जिसके बाद शहरियों को आंख, नाक और गले की बीमारियों का सामना करना पड़ा, जिसके खात्मे के लिए साहिवाल में पाक मिशन सोसाइटी की जानिब से माहौलियाती आलूदगी के तदारक और शहरियों को आगाही देने के लिए वॉक का इनेकाद किया गया और गलियों बाजारों की सफाई भी। इस मौका पर क्रिश्चियन ब्रादरी, सिविल सोसाइटी और लोगों की कसीर तादाद ने वॉक और सफाई में हिस्सा लिया। क्रिश्चियन ब्रादरी का कहना है कि अपने माहौल को साफ सुथरा रखना हमारी ही जिम्मेदारी है और इस जिम्मेदारी में अकलियतों का भी इतना ही किरदार बनता है जितना दूसरी कौमों का, ताकि माहौलियाती आलूदगी कम हो और साफ सुथरा साहिवाल हमारे आने वाली नस्ल को बेहतर माहौल दे सके।
जी बिल्कुल, पाक मिशन सोसाइटी की जानिब से एक वॉक का एहतमाम किया गया। माहौल को साफ रखने के लोगों को अवेयरनेस दी जा रही है। यहाँ पर कचरा उठाकर गलियों से और सड़कों से कचरा उठाकर मैसेज दिया जा रहा है कि माहौल को कैसे साफ रखा जा रहा है। हमारे साथ पाक मिशन सोसाइटी के जो कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं वो मौजूद है, इनसे बात करते हैं। जी बताइएगा कि आज के मिशन का, आज के वॉक का क्या मतलब है?
जी, आज ये जो क्लीन अप ड्राइव है और ट्री प्लांटेशन ड्राइव है, इसमें हम ये मैसेज देते हैं कि हमें अपने माहौल को साफ रखने के लिए कचरे को खुले में नहीं फेंकना चाहिए, बल्कि इसको प्रॉपर डंपिंग स्टेशन में डालना चाहिए। और दूसरा ये है कि पौधे लगाकर अपने माहौल को किस तरह से साफ रखा जा सकता है।
जी, जैसा कि पाक मिशन सोसाइटी की जानिब से ये अवेयरनेस दी जा रही है, मगर हमारे माशरे में हर इंसान को ये चाहिए कि माहौल को साफ रखने के लिए माहौल आलूदा ना हो, कचरा भी अपनी जगह पर रखना चाहिए और पौधे लगाने की मुल्क में अशद ज़रूरत है। जी,
Thank you so much. Faisal, would you like to say the last line?
Only 30 seconds. I would like to explain these two videos. Actually, it's a local language, Urdu. That's a national language. So in these two videos, it is being explained that how we just cleaned the Sahiwal and how we gave awareness to the people who are throwing garbage, who are throwing waste material here and there, and they should put the garbage into the dumping stations, and how we can evaluate that our climate is destroying day by day and we need to plant trees as many as we can. So this was the message in the videos. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our Pakistan team. We are running out of time, but I think we will keep patience and we will stay on time because you all will also get marked based on your time of presentation. So I will request our next team from Rwanda, and also we have another team from Ivory Coast. So I'm requesting Rwanda team to present their paper and their presentation. I will also share their presentation on WhatsApp group. So if you have any question or any query, you can take a look from WhatsApp group. Floor to our Rwanda team.
Hello.
Yes, all good. We can hear you and see you.
Hello everyone. Leaders. My name is Calvin Wanashaka. I'm really sorry for of network problems that is causing the inconvenience here. So our presentation for today, we would like to hello.
Yes, we hear you. We hear you and also sharing the presentation.
Okay. Our presentation is talking about the health in Rwanda. So, what we would like to talk about for this topic, health and well-being conditions that one have, and how to improve that health. And, health and well-being, as the definition of my topic, is going to be health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or so. Well-being definition is going to be described by GYCE5 positively feeling health of Rwanda, health of Rwandan youth. Rwandan youth health status is not great as they face mental health problems, where it usually attacks adolescents, especially adolescent mothers. And we are here having the how to improve the health of health. We have organized the programs of just joining together events, just joining together as oh
yes, we hear you.
Yes, how to improve the health rate of health. Here we will be having the events, which will be getting us together just to try making sure that we manage the health issues of our country, like youth and other people. We have organized the online sessions just to sensibilize and teach many people about caring their lives and making sure that those kind of leaders that we said would be easily followed. And we have organized to provide them with funds for their business and partnership. This will be helping our people as well as youth and women, just to try and raising their funds, raising their life expectancy through making money and trying living the better lives. And here I can talk about oh
yes, we
hear
you.
I can talk about here I can talk about the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, that is that's going to be like statistics. for the health issues and well-being in Rwanda. The Centers of Disease Control and Prevention established an office in Rwanda in 2002 to support HIV/AIDS prevention and control through global AIDS for programs and data presidency.
Okay, I think Kelvin is having some issues with internet. Okay, I will be sharing his documents on WhatsApp, and I will request our jury members to consider his internet issues. He already informed us earlier about also can access those answers. Thank you so much. We will go for our next team from Ivory Coast. I will request our Ivory Coast team. Stephen is here, and I'm requesting Stephen to present your presentation, your idea about the program. Stephen, do you hear me? Yes. You have to unmute yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you very much.
Before you start, I want to give you some instruction. You have 10 minutes to speak. We didn't get any presentation paper, but you can tell your ideas. And also, you will get 5 minutes for question answers. And on WhatsApp group or on Zoom chat, please check the questions and then you can answer. So go for your presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. On behalf of the committee, the member of the jury, on behalf of all the representatives of GLTS all over the world, precisely in Africa, it's such a pleasure for me to represent my country as the country leaders. Attending this meeting with the deputy country leaders, who is Faidatu, and who will join me in the speak. Okay, we did not applaud our presentations, but we have a project that we want to present to you. So our project is named A Cleaner and a Greener School. A Cleaner and a Greener School. So A Cleaner and a Greener School is a set of information and training on climate change and on sustainable development goals. So that means we want to have this project in schools in order to sensitize children on climate issues and also on the environment, how to have a safe environment. So a cleaner and greener school. We all know that education is the key to promoting climate actions. It helps also people to understand and respond to the effect of the climate crisis, equipping students to take action in that area. We think that we want to make them to be eco-citizenship, and we want to promote eco-citizenship in schools so that we raise children's awareness of the environment. So the project main objectives is to promote accessibility to information and expressions on issues on climate change and also on taking care of the public spaces. So allow school to teach clean gestures in a practical and a fun way. Involve teachers and management, students and families, as well as maintenance staff in a common project with societal, educational, and environmental scope. So we also want to build some latrine with non-employable septic pits. So that means in schools we have for students to pee, the boys and the girls they pee in the same area, and we have some which is not clean. So we want to have our project on that cleaning construction of the latrine. Okay, I will go quickly. So in order to offer consistency in the approach, a global approach to waste management is proposed within to help schools and also students to be involved in that. So because a cleaner school is the school that reduces its waste at the sources. So we want students to be aware of that. So in the contest, our target audience and the locations we have, the initiative is offered to 2 primary and secondary school. So our target is 2 primary and secondary school in Côte d'Ivoire. So we have 2 regions that we have chosen. One is GYCE and other is Abidjan. So the action that we target is classroom, shared spaces, playground, refectory, corridors, as well as the surrounding of the school. So we will be carrying out some cleaning actions and also awareness campaign so that the students will be having the environment safe and clean. So the principles, our principles are the school constitutes a team representative of the school communities and carry out an audit of the waste situations. So after identifying the problem, we will be involving the school directors and school teachers and also the school children, so that we'll be giving them more information about the importance of taking care of the school environment and the action that we'll be carrying out, and we'll be including them in our different actions. So in short, we did not have our paper already down, but the idea of the project is we have a name, so I'll just recall it again, a cleaner and greener school. So that means we want to run awareness campaign in schools to sensitize children on the environment, and also we'll be involving the parents so that while doing it in school, there will be continuous the behaviors at home. And also we also want to have some training on the importance of environment and also the importance of climate change, and why is it important to take care of the environment, the school environment. Okay, and we will end and we finish the project, and you will see it maybe in few time, very soon. We will share it with you, because to tell you sure truth, we did not prepare it normally, but we want to run a cleaner and a greener school project because the domain that we work on is environment and climate change. Okay, so I don't know if Faidatu, you are around.
Yes, your time is over, and now I give floor to the jury members to ask any question if you have, and the floor is open now. We have 8 minutes for the program to end, so I will request for 5 minutes to ask question to any of the teams, and also will request team members to answer the question asked in the chat box, or check the WhatsApp group as well. And I will be sharing, I mean, I already shared all the presentation by the teams. So here is the instruction for 5 minutes. You will get all the jury members and team members get the floor for question answers on this Zoom chat box. They can also ask question, and team members can answer. And also there is the WhatsApp group. You can ask question and the team members can answer. So floor for everybody, open for everybody. I will request our jury member to say something, like Morgana, if you want to share something about their presentation, about the presentation of the team members.
Yeah, my only comment at the moment, because I'm following it with great interest. It's a pity that Calvin's presentation wasn't audible. At least I couldn't really hear what he was. Is there a presentation somewhere I can look again? Because
Yes,
I think it's so important.
I have already shared on our WhatsApp group,
Okay.
judges helpline group, and also in the common members group. So you can check that.
Yeah.
If you have any question about Kelvin project, you can just drop some question, or even now you can ask. But I think he is having really internet issues, and maybe it will not be good for him to answer.
Okay, I'll just have it. And the other question is more of a...
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
I think the projects are absolutely fantastic, but it's just so much I'm trying to check things as we go along, so it's going to be quite a difficult task for all of us. I'm trying to concentrate on various action points. That's why I say it'll be good to look at Calvin's presentation, because I haven't been able to really ask very direct questions yet. So, but up to now, it's been brilliant. Brilliant. Well done, everybody.
Yeah, you see, now when we organize the program, we know the challenges to sharing the projects like in a very short time. 10 minutes, it's like nothing. And also the team members said that it's very short time. But here you can we actually requested the team members to present their ideas, that what can be, what are the problems, what are the solutions they can think of. So it's all about the idea they can present, like what are the ideas they have. And also we will be working throughout the year with them to develop the same project. And also we have planned to source for the funds for the best project we can select. And beside, all the leaders will get opportunity to learn all other skills to develop the projects, how to collect funds, how we can actually implement this, how to develop this project. So those are the areas we want to work on. So from our organization, we are also trying to check that what are the challenges is there, and also we get opportunity to teach them or give them the scope or the platform. So from jury members' point of view, I will request that go for the ideas they have presented regarding the issue they want to solve, and based on that, maybe you can give your numbers. And throughout the year, we will conduct all other programs, skill development programs. Also, I will also write to URI for the support, skill support, and I hope that we will also get that. And we will also invite other trainers to train our members. So again, I will go to other jury members. Sarah is there. Sarah, would you like to? Okay, Samira would like to say something. Please, Samira.
All right. I mean, Sarah, if you want to go first. Yeah, just a question, because I'm really impressed with what I've heard so far. And some of the projects are really demanding time-wise, financially, on human resources. And I'm wondering, it's a question for all of you, just to maybe answer in the chat box quickly, because I know that there is a time restriction for the program, whether you would be willing to implement your projects on smaller scales, if there is no possibility, or if there are challenges that you cannot overcome at a set time frame, whether you would be willing to implement the projects on smaller scales, or to change something about them. How flexible would you be in implementing the project, well, fundraising in the next year and then implementing it afterwards? I think that's a very important thing to consider when we're striving for such big and important things, to see are we willing to compromise with anything. So let me know in the chat box. I would really like to hear if you would be flexible, or if you would reconsider certain aspects of your project.
Okay, thank you, Samira. That's a very good question, because we design program, we plan something, we dream big, but implementation is the big thing. And I will also share just one thing about GLTS. When we talk about the leadership, we always tell our leaders, our members, that start your project with the zero budget. So you design it, and you design it such a way, ABCD ways, so you can at least implement it, even if you do not get fund, but with your own fund you can do it, or make a plan, and slowly you can grow. But after this program, we have planned that we will help them to build up their project, their dream projects, and we will be with them and try our best to support them. But I hope that every member will answer Samira's question, because that's very important, that how you are going to implement it in a short scale, or I mean, the way you feel comfortable to answer. I would request other judges, if anybody wants to say something. Sarah, would you like to? Okay.
Yeah, I can jump in. Thank you. And echoing what the fellow jury have said, just very impressed by all the projects. Thank you so much for putting the work into the presentations. I agree with Samira's point about the need to kind of downscale, possibly, just in the sense of it also allows you a chance to kind of pilot these ideas in certain spaces, and then learn from it, and then improve in that way as you kind of grow and expand. So just as you're thinking about your action plans, you know, it's incredible to have these goals of all these schools and volunteers and people that we're trying to reach. But I encourage you to think about it in terms of a growth model of sort of, or a spiral, if you want to think about it like that. But starting small with an action group and a plan, and then seeing how that goes and learning from that, and kind of moving outward and expanding in that way, which is just, I want to highlight again the learning element. And what I was excited to see in some of your projects is that monitoring and evaluation piece. So how are you, making sure that what you're doing is actually meeting the needs of the community, and that the right questions are being asked for you to improve and grow, not just your projects, but yourselves as young professionals and community leaders and people doing this kind of work. So just a word of encouragement again around implementing that monitoring and evaluation process in your projects. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I hope that all the team members try to answer the question asked in the chat box, and also asked by the jury. You can write on chat box on Zoom, or even you can answer on WhatsApp group. I would also request our jury member Vincent to share some words, and if you have any question.
All right. Now, for the question, I've actually posted in the chat box, so we can actually follow up
Okay.
from there.
Would you
Just
like
that
to
I'd like
share something else?
Yeah, sure. Um, I, I mean, based on today's presentation, I'm actually very amazed by the overall concept that each and every of the participants have, because one thing for sure here is the solution. It is very root based in the sense that only you know what is the best for your nation, what is the best for your area, because you're on ground. And just one note to take on is that the pilot project that we're working, it might actually be a very long-term project. So take one step at a time to work on a certain skill that we can focus on. Then as soon as the pilot project kicks off, it is able to bring the certain result that you want, then only start focusing on the scalable aspect of it. And whatever it is a long-term journey. It is not just a one-off project, but I believe that every single thing that we do in this market journey itself would be a form of stepping stone for us to actually do something greater in the future. So continue to put on your effort, and I do hope to see great things from all of our friends here.
Thank you so much, Vincent. I would request any other jury member would like to share some words. Mr. Kolol, would you like to share something? Or if you have any question or any query? Mr. Kolol, do you hear me? Okay, maybe he is not listening, but hopefully when he will join. Okay, there is another member, Asma Tariq from Pakistan. She was not present at the beginning, but later on she joined. So I would request Asma to share some words. Asma, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, there was electricity issue, and that's why I couldn't join earlier. Hi, everyone. It's really honor to be here, and all the presentation from all of the fellows were great. And this is I am looking forward for this GST work, and we are looking forward for different projects to do in the Pakistan with collaboration with all of you. And I think it's going to be a great deal, because in this way we are going to get different exposure. Through these presentations, I get a lot of different ideas, and I get a lot of I get a lot of exposure. And this would certainly help me in my projects, certainly going to help me in my work. So thank you all of you for your great work. Thank you, Roman. You're doing awesome job, and thank you so much for connecting us. That's really mean a lot for all of us.
Thank you so much, Asma. So it's time to end the program. If you anybody want to share anything, let me know. Faisal, would you like to share anything, or anybody want to share anything?
No, I think that's.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving this platform to share the idea. Actually, it will be great to answer the questions that all the jury members have posted already in the chat. So I tried to figure out and try to answer in a very small time to answer the questions from the jury members. And definitely, if they have other questions, we are ready to answer all other questions as well. And one thing that I want to say that we have a complete document of our project. So it's in very detailed project with the budget and all such things. So if Sumita, that document is required, and I can share that document as well. So thank you so much, and best of luck all teams who have already presented their ideas. And it's a learning opportunity, and we learned a lot from your ideas as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, all our jury members. Morgana, would you like to share something? I mean, you opened your mic.
Well, it's more a reminder, actually. As I say, I've been trying to write down things really super quick, but I suddenly realized, of course, the YouTube, the live stream, of course, will be also available later. So I'll just remind everybody and also our jury members that don't fret, don't get stressed out. You can go and look at the live. I hope it'll stay there for a while, Roma, just so let's be able to also go back to the live stream. I've been sharing it also with some of my network, and I'm getting really good responses back. So again, congratulations to all of you for such fantastic projects. We'll do our best to promote your work anyway. So even if you know, I think again that this idea of supporting each other is absolutely vital. So thank you all for your wonderful projects and your ideas. And Roma, I was just saying, can you let us give the opportunity to save what's in the chat, because there are some questions there which I'd like to go through later.
Yes, we have saved the chat log, and we will scrutinize all the questions, and we will share on our WhatsApp group, so you all can check the questions, and also other members can give the answers. Actually, tomorrow, I mean, you will get 2 to 3 hours to check further presentation, or if you have any query on WhatsApp group, you all can ask each other any question. And YouTube video is on, so anytime if you need to know anything, you can check the videos. I hope that helps. So thank you everyone for taking part in Youth Congress. Tomorrow, 29th January, same time, we have last session for the January. There will be international cultural show and winners will be announced. Good luck to all and see you tomorrow, same time. Thank you so much.